What's the most evil thing a teacher has ever done to your child? My son's 10, quiet kid, loves drawing, always doodling little robots and cars in his notebooks. He's shy, but he's happy. Then all of a sudden, he stopped bringing home drawings, stopped even picking up a pencil at home. He'd just stare at his paper and crumble it up. I asked him, "Hey buddy, why don't you draw anymore?" He shrugged, wouldn't look at me. I pushed a little. "You don't like it anymore?" Finally, he whispered, "Mr. Hanley says my drawings are garbage. He says it's baby stuff." I froze. "Your teacher said that?" "Yeah, he told the whole class I'll never be good at art." I thought maybe he misunderstood. Maybe the guy was trying to push him or something, so I let it go for a day. Next week, I check his folder, blank pages. Every art assignment turned in with nothing on it, 0 after 0. My son just said, "What's the point?" He just laughs. That night I emailed the teacher, real polite, asked if maybe he could encourage instead of criticize. Next day my kid comes home pale, lips trembling. He hands me a piece of paper. It's my email, printed out. At the top, Mr. Hanley wrote in big red marker, "Excuses from parents don't change lazy kids." He made my son hold it up and read it out loud. I swear my blood was pounding in my ears. I called the school. Secretary said, "Mr. Hanley has high standards. Some children need to toughen up." I emailed the principal. He wrote back, "Hanley's methods produce results. Perhaps your son should focus on realistic goals." Realistic goals. He's 10. So the next week, I took a personal day and showed up at school without telling my kid. I walked around back during art period and looked through the window. There he was, my son, sitting frozen at his desk, pencil hovering. Hanley stood behind him with a trash bin. Kid next to him was trying to draw a tree. Hanley snatched the paper. "This looks like a potato." Trash. Dumped it right there. Another girl held up a sketch. "Awful. Maybe your parents should buy you a coloring book." My son flinched every time he moved his pencil. Finally, he started shading a robot. Hanley swooped in. "Still drawing your stupid little machines? What are you, 5? Ripped the page and tore it into strips in front of the class. My kid's face just crumpled. I wanted to smash the glass. Instead, I pulled out my phone, recorded everything. His voice, the tears, the sound of paper ripping. I sent it to my sister. She's a teacher in another city. She called me right away. "You need to document everything. Dates, times, exact quotes. Don't wait." So I did. Every afternoon, I asked my son what Hanley said, wrote it down. "Your hands are too slow. No one will ever want to look at this trash. You'll never be an artist. Stop wasting my time." I filled pages. Then I called 2 other parents I knew from soccer, asked if their kids said anything about art class. Both gasped. Their kids had stopped drawing too. One said her daughter got so nervous before class she'd throw up. We met at my kitchen table. All 3 of us had stories. All 3 of us had kids who'd been humiliated. We made a plan. Next morning, we all showed up at the art room door before class started. Walked in together. Kids already sitting down. Hanley looked surprised. "Parents aren't allowed." I cut him off. "You enjoy tearing up kids' drawings?" I held up my phone. Pressed play. His own voice filled the room. Him mocking, ripping, sneering. Kids froze. He went pale. "You think this is teaching?" One mom snapped. She held up a folder of her daughter's blank pages. "She used to love art. Now she cries every night." Hanley tried to laugh it off. "You're misunderstanding." I grabbed a stack of his demonstration sketches off his desk. Perfect little perspective drawings he used to show how it's done. I ripped them clean in half, dropped them in the trash. Oops, guess they weren't good enough. The kids gasped. He lunged for the papers, red in the face. I said loud, "This is exactly what you do to them." Other parents were shouting now. I dialed the superintendent from the classroom phone. Kids watching, mouths open. Hanley stammering, trying to call for the office. By lunch, word had spread across the whole school. Parents calling, emails flooding the district. That night, the board held an emergency meeting.